Taking a look at your national forecast, a trough is bringing unsettled conditions to parts of the west coast and southern Ontario. Meanwhile, a pleasant day for you in Atlantic Canada with a little bit of sea effect rain. Let's start off in Atlantic Canada with that sea effect rain creeping in for your Monday morning through areas in Corner Brook, Burgeo, and then by Monday afternoon heading towards the St. John's and Gander area. That's alongside this cold front. However, the cold front isn't necessarily bringing in the coolest conditions. You're fairly seasonal for this time of year. St. John's, your average or seasonal condition is 16. You're at 15 this afternoon. Meanwhile, in Halifax, 20 degrees, Moncton 19, and Fredericton 19 with an abundance of cloud cover. The rest of your week still fairly stagnant with your temperatures getting to a low of 13 degrees. More fall-like conditions, but still holding on to some heat there. Pack an umbrella if you're in St. John's for the next couple of days. Keep a raincoat in your car just in case. But where you are going to need an umbrella is through portions of the prairie provinces, specifically from now until Tuesday. We're watching heavy rainfall in some areas, but also strong wind gusts around the foothills, I should say. Winds are gusting upwards of 50, 60, 70 kilometers an hour. And then by Monday afternoon, central Saskatchewan and northern Manitoba getting into that 50, 60 kilometers an hour. Alongside this rain, we're monitoring the rain Sunday evening through portions of Alberta, but then central Saskatchewan starts getting that rain on Monday, and then northern Manitoba for your Monday afternoon and in through the evening. Your temperatures, that's a whole other story. In the prairie provinces, take a look at Saskatoon, 17 degrees this afternoon, 32 in Regina, sunshine, a beautiful afternoon to get out. But jumping ahead to Wednesday, look at the plummet in temperatures. 11 degrees in Saskatoon, 14 in Regina, a low of 1 on Thursday in Saskatoon. Feeling more fall-like there, the cool conditions lingering on for the rest of your week. Where it's not so cool is southern Ontario, still into that 20-degree temperatures. 23 in Toronto, 23 in Windsor with that icon indicating that rain that is on the way. So that rain that we just saw in the prairies is going to start pushing in through portions of southern Ontario by your Tuesday around that dinner hour, and then around the nighttime, 11 p.m. Tuesday, that's when the GTA starts to experience some heavy rainfall, and then pushing towards Ottawa and Kingston for your Wednesday morning. We're looking at upwards of 20 millimeters possible from now until the end of your work week. So not much accumulation, but definitely keep some sort of umbrella or raincoat in your car just in case you need it with these off and on showers. Now, your temperature is still fairly warm in southern Ontario, but on the contrary, on the west coast, your temperature is slightly cooler. We do have high elevation snow on that 1,500 meter freezing mark, but it's the rain that we're mainly watching through portions of British Columbia. For your Monday afternoon, the rain starts creeping in along the central coast, and then Monday overnight, we start getting heavier rainfall through northern portions of the province. Now, in the lower mainland, you're mainly dry up until we get an atmospheric river. We have a weak atmospheric river for the start of your week through Wednesday, but later on in the week, we're going to monitor a even heavier atmospheric river. So at the Weather Network, you're going to want to stay with us as we continue monitoring it. Here's a look at your conditions this afternoon. Kelowna 14, Vancouver 14. Your seasonal is 16 for this time of year, so not too bad there. This is the atmospheric river that we could potentially see for later on in the week.